Let's rock and roll. So we're gonna be up on the feet. We'll start just with an easy march in place. Finding your midfoot, just a nice easy march in place. See if you can stay off the heels, arms active at your side. And if it feels right, you can kind of gradually pick up the pace to a jog in place. Begin to pull the heels up towards the butt, so kind of a jogging butt kicker. You're welcome to march through. If you're not ready for impact, you're welcome to march through as a modification. Otherwise, going for a jog. And now let's get into butt kicks. So heels all the way up to the butt. Adding a little bit of pace here for about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Jumping jack coming up next. You can either step or hop the feet out to the side. Pull the arms up over the shoulders. So we're in and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. No need to rush through, just focus on good technique. Again, try to stay soft on the feet, so being sure not to pound on the floor. Soft, quiet feet. Last 10 seconds here. Let's speed up your pace just a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good, we'll squat and punch next. Feet about shoulder width, maybe an inch wider. Squat low, stand tall, pivot, and then punch across the body. Come back to your squat position and then punch to the opposite side. So you're gonna alternate your punch between reps. Take your time, try to be solid with your mechanics. Get low, get tall, pivot, punch. Option to speed it up if it feels okay. Let's speed it up for the last 10 seconds. Get low, get tall, pivot, punch. 3, 2, 1. Time. Seal jack. Up next, we're back to the jumping jack pattern. Again, you can step through if you're looking for less impact. This time, arms are out to your side rather than overhead. Open, close. Open up the chest as you pull your arms to the side. Together and close the arms simultaneously. So in and out at the feet, open, close at the arms. Last 10 seconds, option to speed up. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Terrific. Hug a knee, hold for a second and then switch sides. We're gonna do a couple of knee pulls. Try to maintain good posture up top. Once you get a couple reps on each, we'll progress it to a forward lunge. So hug the knee, come up on the opposite toe, take a giant step forward, dip the back knee, step back, switch sides. Knee hug, forward lunge. Knee hug, forward lunge. Excellent. Feet together, lateral stepping lunges next. Step right and then lunge right. Lunge into that leg you step with, other leg straightens out. Bring the feet back together and then step left. Lunge left, straighten out to right. So you're shifting your weight from side to side, lunging into the leg that you step with. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Hips go back, chest stays up. Excellent. Let's make our way to the floor. So a tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, bird dog. Reach opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze the butt as you push the leg behind you. Return to that tabletop position and then switch sides. So opposite arm, opposite leg, extend. Hold for a second, trying to keep a flat back. Midsection turned on here. We'll get a few reps on each. Don't rush through. Think about pointing the toes down at the ground as you extend that leg behind you. Very good. Press 10 fingers into the floor. So we're back at tabletop. 10 fingers pressed into the floor. Activating the muscles around the wrists. Let's roll the shoulders for a few reps over the wrists. And then rewind, we'll go the opposite way. Feel some of the muscles around the forearms and wrists wake up. Excellent. Curl the toes, pike the hips up. Taking a look back at the feet, pedal out, push one heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternating side to side. Downward facing dog with a pedal out. Once you get a few reps there, glide to a high plank position. Stack the shoulders over the hands. And step the right foot outside the right hand. Option to drop the left knee on the ground, or you can leave it off the floor. Take the right arm and open up to the sky, getting nice and long across the chest. Very good. Set the right hand down inside the foot, left arm reaches up. And now wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out, lift the front toe. Hamstring stretch here on the right. Terrific. Let's step back and start over. Step the left foot outside the left hand, dropping the left elbow towards the floor. Again, you've got the option to drop the back knee if you need to. Take the left arm up to the sky. Follow that reaching hand with the eyes. Very good. Set the left hand down inside the foot. Right arm reaches up this time. And now wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out. Lift the front toe, hamstring stretch there. Good. Let's bring it to the feet. T's and Y's coming up next. Feet together, hips go back, chest is forward. Hands dropped underneath the shoulders. Open up and make a T with the arms. Thinking about squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then same position, reach up and pull back. We'll make a Y. Good. From this position, extend the fingertips towards the wall in front of you, and then pull the hands to the top of the shoulders, and then reach back ahead and repeat. So pull and reach. Feel the upper back and the shoulders work. Think about pulling the forearms and the elbows away from the ground. Maintaining good posture of the torso. Good. Stand tall, swing the arms in front of the chest, nice and loose. Give yourself a hug. A couple of circles forward. So large arm circles forward and then backwards. And then last stretch is a squat progression. Hands up to the sky, fold at the hips, reach down, touch the toes. From there, sink into a squat position, proud chest. Reach the arms up first and then stand up last and repeat. So toe touch, then squat, reach up, then stand up. Couple more reps on that one, so 3 or 4 total. And then we can stretch what you need. We'll get rocking and rolling with our first move. If you'd like to grab some water, take a deep breath. We're gonna start in about 30 seconds here. So first move, if you would like to add resistance, you can, but again, this can easily be done body weight. It's a combination move. We're gonna get down into a squat hold position. So good athletic stand. The lower you go, the more challenge you'll get. You can always come up a little bit higher for less challenge. But we do wanna have some bend in the knees, some bend in the hips. We're gonna take 3 steps to the side from that squat position. Once you get your 3 steps, 2 options. Option 1, a little bit tougher, squat hop, you're counting to 3. Option 2 is just a regular squat for 3, and then get back to your squat position and take 3 steps back to where you stepped from. So 3 side steps, 3 squats continuously side to side. I will time it. Option to hold some weight at the shoulders if you'd like an added challenge. All right, let's have some fun, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So trying to stay low. We'll get 3 steps to the side and then option to hop or just do a regular squat for 3. And you're back to that squat position. Step back to where you started from. 3 hops at the end or right after each step. So go to 3 steps, then 3 hops, right back, and repeat. Woo-wee. Legs should be waking up here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, tremendous, good start. Okay, push up or plank position coming up next. If this doesn't bother your wrist, we'll start on the hands here. Hands under the shoulders. Take the toes in. We're gonna reach one arm to the sky and we're gonna pull the elbow or the hand to the top of the shoulder and then reach ahead. Pull, press, pull and press. Halfway we'll switch sides. Think about having a flat back. Now if that bugs the wrist, you could do the same move from the forearm. You could always just hold a regular plank if the reach and pull is too much. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin, reach ahead, and then pull back in. So one arm is planking, the other arm is reaching. Think about balancing a shoe on the back. Now this is a tough move, so if you feel like you're struggling with the technique, you can always just hold the classic plank. 3, 2, halfway. We're going to switch it right over to the other side. Same move on the other side. Reach ahead, pull back in. Reach ahead, pull back in. We'll work for another 10 seconds here. Again, end early if you need to, or modify. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, next move. Option to bring the chair into the mix here. So we've got a single leg bridge. That's the toughest option here. You're going to elevate the top heel on the chair, then drive through that heel, drive the hips up towards the ceiling, control back. Now that's a tough move, so you're welcome to modify just going to the floor, putting 2 feet down. We're trying a single leg bridge from the floor. Okay, so your choice. There will be a halfway call, so halfway we'll switch legs. Or go the whole way through it if you're gonna do the 2-legged bridge. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. We wanna feel this one in the hamstring, so the muscle in the back of the thigh. Feel the hamstring work. As you push through that heel, elevate the hips towards the ceiling. Think about exhaling as you bridge the hips up. Controlling back to the bottom. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our halfway. We can switch it over to the other side. Again, if you don't have a chair or ottoman to elevate the leg, no sweat. You can go from the floor. Drive through the heels or the heel. Feel the back of the thigh work. Squeeze the butt at the top. Try to extend the hip at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. That's round 1, team. We're going 2 more rounds through. Those are our moves. So we got the 3 and 3 side step with the squat hop option. Option to load it with weight, or you could go body weight. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Round 2 underway. Remember, challenge by choice. Listen to your body. You push yourself accordingly. You know your body better than anyone else. So you make sure to tune in and challenge yourself appropriately. As always, your top priority is good technique. Intensity comes after you feel like you've nailed down the technique. Of course, don't forget to breathe, stay focused, and let's have some fun. Woo, team. Legs should be burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. We're going to transition to our plank position with the reach and pull. Hands under the shoulders to start, keeping a flat back. Pull the hand to the top of the shoulder. You can always just hold a regular plank here if the reach and pull is too much. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Imagine balancing a shoe on the back. Maintain good posture, so straight line from the back of the head down to the spine. Reach and pull. All right, team, that's halfway. Let's switch it over to the other side. So same move on the other arm. Reach ahead, pull back in. Nice work maintaining a flat back. Really think about pulling the forearm away from the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Bridge is next. We're going to transition right to that bridge. Option to elevate the foot on the chair, or of course you could go from the floor. You got the single leg option or 2-leg option for a little bit of a more basic variation. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Feel the hamstrings work as you elevate the hips. Exhale as your hips float up towards the sky. Think about pulling the belly button to the spine, so we don't want to flare at the rib cage. Abs stay tight. Focus on the best technique you've got with each rep. Remember, every repetition matters. Stay focused and think of it as a practice. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's our halfway. We can switch sides. If you're doing the single leg variation, push through the heel. Feel the hamstring work. Use your breath. Woo-wee. 10 seconds to go, and then we'll run it back for one more round. 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Woo-wee. Round 2 complete. One more round to go. Back to that side step with the squat hop option. Remember, jumping is just an option, and the weight is just an option. So you can always go body weight. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 3 steps to the side, 3 squat hops. Woo-wee. Time to stay low, but maintain good posture as you transition from side to side. Soft, quiet feet. If you're doing the hop, make sure to keep the feet soft. Remember, the hop is just an option. 10 seconds. Strong finish on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Check that one off. Go into the push-up position, plank with the reach pull. Or of course, you could just go to the forearms if you need a modification. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about pulling the forearm away from the floor. Feel the shoulder blade work. Push the opposite hand into the ground. Your 5 fingers pushing into the ground. Try not to twist. The strength of the obliques to resist rotation. Imagine you've got an object balanced on the lower back. 5 seconds on this side. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Switch sides. Same deal on the other side. Strong core, strong shoulders. Woo! 10 seconds to go. End early if you need to. Otherwise, best technique you've got. Embrace the challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Hip bridge. Option to go from the chair or from the floor. Time on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push through the heel. Exhale as you bridge the hips up. Think about rolling the front of the rib cage towards the belly button. So we don't want to flare at the chest, but just relax the back of the head, the shoulders on the floor. Plenty of breathing. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Let's switch legs. Same deal on the other side. Hamstrings working. Squeeze the butt at the top. Woo-wee. Woo. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 1 minute off. Water break. Woo. Great start, team. Take a couple of deep breaths. We'll grab some water. Woo. While you're taking a break, I'll show you our next move. Starts in 40 seconds. Option to keep the chair in the mix. You could always just go from the floor as well. Chair option, a little bit more advanced. You're gonna put the shoelaces on the edge of the chair. Vertical front shin. Split squat. Get low, get tall, dip, stand, driving through a vertical shin in front. You may think about having a wall nearby just for balance and support. Halfway, we'll switch sides. Now, if the chair is too much, you can do the same exercise with both feet on the floor. Of course, you've got the option, if you'd like, If you want to load it, you can hold some weight at the shoulders if you'd like that extra challenge. As always, challenge by choice. Okay? So option to go foot elevated, or you could go from the floor. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Drop the hips, and then drive through that lead leg. The back leg is really just a kickstand, so we don't really want to put a ton of weight on the chair or the back leg if you're on the floor. Most of your weight is on that lead leg, so we're thinking maybe 70-30, 70% on the lead leg, 30 on the back, or maybe even 80-20. Use your breath, exhale on the way up. 3, 2, halfway, switch your lead foot. Same deal on the other side. See if you can match reps. Nice control, vertical front shin. Try to maintain good posture up top. Woo. We'll work for 12 seconds. Nice balance. Lower body strength. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, chair in the mix. Again, we're gonna be doing a dip. So elevate or walk the feet so the hips are just beyond the chair. We're gonna bend the elbows to a 90-degree angle and then press back to the top. Now, if you don't have the chair, or if that move feels sketchy, you can do a classic push-up. Just bring the hands a little bit closer so we can target the triceps or the muscle in the back of the arms. For more challenge, if you do have the chair, walk the feet further out. For less challenge, just bend the knees a bit. You might start here and then gradually work your way out as we progress. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Lift the hips, elbows come to about 90 degrees, press back to the top. Use your breath as you press back to the top. Feel the arms work as you straighten out the elbows. So the upper arms, the triceps, that's what we're targeting here. Let's work for another 10 seconds. End early if you need to, especially if your form starts to fade. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, last move of round 1. 2 options. I'll show you the tougher option first, and a modification second. Tougher option, sprawl. Hands under the shoulders. We're gonna hop the feet out, elevate the hands, pause in the squat position, set the hands back, and hop back. Now, if that's too much, or is a little bit too much high impact, step the right foot outside the right hand, pause, step back, step the left foot outside the left hand, step back. So you're just gonna alternate with every rep. Otherwise, get the option to hop through. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So you can hop the feet out, elevate the hands for a second, hop the feet back, or you could step through 1 foot at a time. Remember, challenge by choice. Choose the variation that you can do in good technique. Woo! Check in with yourself. Make sure that nothing feels sketchy, particularly on the joints, around the ankles or the hips. The name of the game is preserve the joints and challenge the muscles in the aerobic system while preserving the joints. Let's work for 10 seconds. Stay strong, team. 3, 2, 1. Time. That's round 1. Woo! Round 2 coming up. Rear foot elevated split squat, or you can go from the floor. Option to hold the weight at the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, begin. For the next 2 rounds, we're gonna move a little bit quicker. Feel free to end early or start late if you need extra breathers. Drive through a vertical shin. Use your breath. Exhale as you press yourself back up to that standing position. 3, 2, halfway, switch the lead leg. Pick vertical front shin. Lead foot is fully pressed into the floor. So whatever foot is in front, that's the leg that you're targeting. You want to push that full foot into the floor. Think vertical shin right here. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Tremendous. Couple deep breaths, and then let's get set up for the chair dip or your close grip push-up. 3, 2, 1, begin. Drop the hips and then straighten out the arms. Elbows are dropping down to about 90 degrees. Feel the triceps or the muscle of the upper arm work. Embrace the challenge in the best form you've got. Think of it as a practice. Use your breath. Exhale all the way up. Woo, team. 15 seconds to go. End early if you need to. Especially if you feel like your form is starting to fade. Otherwise, dial in. Embrace the challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. All right, we're going to that sprawl. Finish out round 2. Again, you could step through as an option. Tougher option, hop the feet. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, check in with your body. If something doesn't feel quite right, be sure to modify. But challenge yourself. Trying to find that line between plenty of challenge, but good technique. Woo, team. 12 seconds to go. Strong finish with round 2. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Couple of deep breaths. We'll get set up for round 3. Rear foot elevated split squat. Option to load it. Of course, you could go body weight for either version. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get low, get tall. Laces are kind of pointed down or are laying down on the chair. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. Great work. Maintain a good posture up top. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Switch sides. Get right into it on the other side. Remember, prioritize that lead leg. 70 or maybe 80% of your weight is on that lead leg. Trail leg is more of a kickstand. 6. Come on, dig in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous. All right, team. Here dips or your close grip push-up. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Drop the hips and then extend the arms. Use your breath. Check in with your body. If you need to take an extra breather, that's fine, but it shouldn't be too easy. Try to find that balance between plenty of challenge, but good technique. 10 seconds, dig in, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! All right, one more move here. We'll take a water break after this. Sprawl or your stepping version from push-up position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Woo! With more challenge, if you've got the technique, you can just be quicker with your reps. Woo-hoo. Keep working, keep breathing. Pretty mechanics all the way through. We got 15 seconds. Come on, team. 7 seconds. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Excellent work. Water break. We'll take a few deep breaths. And we got one more series. How are we doing? All right. Done with the chair. Next move starts in about 30 seconds. Alternating lateral lunge with a heartbeat press option. So feet start together, step right, then lunge right, left leg straightens out, and then with the weight or just your hands, heartbeat, reach and pull. Step left, lunge left, heartbeat. So if you do have weight or any resistance, you could be using a milk jug if you'd like. So if you don't have weight, anything you got that has a little extra resistance, if you need it, go grab it. Alternating lateral lunge with a heartbeat press. Time on in 7 seconds here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are underway with our final block of moves. So final stretch here. Again, check in with your body. Focus on the form and mechanics of each rep. 10 toes facing straight ahead, feet together in between each rep, alternating the leg that you step with. Weight is just an option here. If it feels funky on the back, or if it's just a little bit too much to control, good technique, take it away. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Rotational side plank with a push-up option is next. So either up on the hands, option to drop into a push-up, open into a side plank, alternating your side plank side, okay? If this bugs the wrist, you can do the same move from the forearms, just working side to side, holding for about a second in each side plank. Now you got the option, if you really want to add a little extra, you've got the option to add a push-up, but just for fair warning, the next move has a push-up variation in it as well. So just a fair warning there. Challenge by choice, rotational side plank. 3, 2, 1, begin. So rotate to a side plank, come back to a tall plank, option for a push-up, and then rotate to the other side. Again, if this is not for, or if this is too much on the wrist joint, you could do the same pattern from the forearms. Just kind of toe heel the feet. So you're gonna shift the feet from side to side as you transition to your side plank. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, terrific. All right, next move. Push-up, squat, hop, ladder. So we're gonna start with 1 rep of each move. So 1 push-up, come to your feet, 1 squat, hop, or regular squat. Next round, add 2 push-ups. So you're gonna go, or you're gonna add 1 more. So you're always adding another rep onto each move. So start with 1 push-up, 1 squat, hop, then 2, then 3, then 4. We're gonna work for about 45 seconds. Just see what you can get to. So starting with a push-up and a squat, adding a rep with each round. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So 1 push-up, come to the feet, 1 squat, hop, or regular squat. Then round 2 is 2 of each. Round 3 is 3. Come to the knees if you need to on the push-up. Woo-wee! I'm on to number 4. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. That's round 1. Woo, so those are our moves. We're back to the top. Lateral lunge with a heartbeat press. Alternating side to side. Option to hold the weight, or of course you could go body weight on this one. Time on in 4, 3, 2, one, begin. Step right, lunge right. The opposite leg straightens out. So you're gonna lunge into the leg you step with. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Think about pushing your hips back, but keeping a proud chest. Check in with your body. Again, if something doesn't feel quite right, be sure to modify. Woo. Stay focused, team. We got 15 seconds to go here with this set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, rotational plank. Either from your forearms or up on the hands. You've got the option for the extra push-up if you'd like. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So time is on for this one. Taking your time, getting into that balanced side plank position. Pause there, reach the top arm to the sky. Control back to center, swap sides. Use your breath. So don't forget to breathe, just the best mechanics you've got. Ooh. We'll work for another 15 seconds. Remember, end early if you need to, especially if your technique is fading. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, push up, squat, hop, ladder. We're gonna start with one. 1 rep of each, adding a rep with each round. Push-ups and squat hops. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1 push-up, 1 squat hop, or if you're not jumping, just come onto the toes. 2 and 2 is your next round. Then 3 and 3. Woo! Halfway there, team. 10 seconds to go. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. This is your finishing round of the day. Focus up. Dig in. Start late if you need to. Otherwise, treat it as a finisher. 1 more trip through those moves. Challenge by choice. 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're back to that lateral lunge with a heartbeat. Work your range of motion. Hips back, chest up. Great focus with each rep. Owning the movement through the full range of motion. Stay in control, but challenge yourself. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take a couple deep breaths. Rotational side plank with a push-up option. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Take your time as you transition to the side plank. Top arm touches the sky. Think vertical arm there. Option for the push-up in between. Remember, check in with your body. Challenge by choice. Gotta have good technique with whichever version you're choosing. Technique is your top priority. Woo-wee, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Finish line is on the horizon. We've got 60 seconds of work here with the ascending ladder. So one push-up, one squat hop, build from there. 60 seconds, everything you got in good technique, done after this. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Starting with 1 rep of each, build from there. Woo-wee. Don't forget to breathe. Mechanics, stay focused on the form. Halfway there, team. 30 seconds left on the day. Woo-wee. 15 seconds left on the day. Finish line on the horizon, strong finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, finish line. Woo! Excellent work. Woo! Tremendous job. That is a wrap besides some stretching and breathing. Woo! You can take a few steps around the room. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And let's make our way over to a wall. We're gonna go right hand on the wall and then slowly turn the torso over the left shoulder or turn the eyes over the left shoulder, looking for a stretch in the chest of the right arm, so the right pec. Couple of deep breaths. Woo! All right, left hand on the wall, turn the torso. Couple deep breaths. Woo! Quad stretches next, so either hand on the chair or the wall for balance. Heel to butt, stand up nice and tall. Think about breathing down to the bottom of the ribs, towards your hips. Once you get a couple deep breaths, switch it over to the other side. Excellent work. You take a wide stance, hinge at the hip, shift your weight over to the left, bend into the left, straighten out the right leg. Walk the hands over to the left. And then slowly shift your weight over to the right, bend into the right, walk the hands to the right, straighten out the left. Couple deep breaths here. Nice wide stance, straighten both legs out. Walk the hands to the center and just relax the upper body here. Tremendous. Let's make our way onto the back. Set the right foot on the left knee. Just relax at the bottom of a bridge position. If this is enough of a stretch, you can stay right here. Otherwise, thread the hands together and pull the left thigh towards your hips. Take a few deep breaths. Good, let's switch sides. We're going to take the left foot, set it on the right knee, thread the hands through the right thigh, pull it to the hips. Couple deep breaths here. Then let's make our way to the bottom of a bridge position. So you can just relax the feet down by the hips. We'll go one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And let's get 3 or 4 breath cycles here. Thinking about inhaling and rising the belly, or rising at the belly. The ribs down. Good vibes coming in on the inhale. Bad vibes coming out on the exhale. So good vibes in, bad vibes out. Just marinate here for another breath cycle or two. Good, let's make our way to a tabletop position. So rolling on to all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Arch the back, then hammock the spine for a couple of reps. And then curl the toes and float the hips up to the ceiling. Take a look back at the feet, pedal out, push one heel to the ground. Bend the other knee, alternate side to side. And then press both heels to the floor. Test the thighs, downward facing dog. And when you're ready, slowly walk the hands to the toes. Bend the knees and curl your way back up to a standing position. And give yourselves a hand. Tremendous work, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for coming. As always, let me know if y'all have questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, stay well and stay strong and stay in touch. We'll see you next time. Woo! Yeah.